What's up? What's up? Polo Sports Talking Entertainment here, doing a little uh, morning chat with you guys, man. Before I go ahead and hit this gym up, make sure you hit that like. Be sure to hit the sub button if you're not a member of the channel, and also hit them notifications too, so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos. I really want to get all of my content out to everybody. Everybody. With that being said, man, look, Zion Williamson, man. I want to start this off by saying, man, he's a tremendous athlete, very talented young man, and I'm not gonna even say that I'm taking anything away from him in terms of what he's accomplished right now and how successful he's been thus far through the ranks of high school and college or whatnot. But we got to be real about something, okay? And uh, part of the part of being in the league and going into professional ranks, especially as an athlete, it means longevity. And how you're going to achieve longevity is how you are going to maintain good attrition and um, understanding, that you have to take care of your body when you get to that level. Um, One example, man, that I could really think of that just comes right off the top of my head, and I'm pretty sure it comes to many of your heads too, is Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose, phenomenal. Derrick Rose is phenomenal when he came into the league. He took the league uh, by storm, and he was the youngest to win the MVP, to my knowledge. If somebody else can pull it up, somebody younger than that, then please let me know. But he was the youngest to win an MVP when he came in. I mean, had all this, energy, uh, high flying action, but he could also play too. I love the way he ran the point guard position. Uh, yeah, he was flashy and he could get up and he was athletic, but if if you're talking about like a point guard that really propelled the generation that you see now, that came in with the influx of how Derrick Rose came in, then a lot of people they won't admit it, but they looked at a guy like Derrick Rose. Some people even looked at Russell Westbrook, even though Russell Westbrook wasn't a pure point guard. What's up with it, Sterling? I see you in the building, bro. Um, I'm gonna let you in a minute, Sterling. Let me just get this out though. Now, Derrick Rose, man, he as much as I liked him, I had to go back and really understand why he was getting why he kept getting injured. Well, one of the reasons why was obviously he didn't know how to land. He didn't land like most other players too. When there's a particular way that you have to land if you jump as high as Derrick Rose, or like a Russell Westbrook, or some of these guys that jump out the gym, LeBron, all these guys, they actually teach you how to land, because if you land not the proper way, you could do damage to your lower extremities over time. And, like D Wade, he knew how to land, but he was also taking a lot of uh, hits. He was hit the impacts of his fall took a toll. I'm surprised that D Wade, one of my favorite players, was, man, he lasted as long as he did. And there goes again. He played that Chicago style type of ball that's like, it's all heart, will, determination, but mixed with the athleticism, and as well as skill and fundamentals as well, and also the IQ. But see, another thing that Derrick Rose, a lot of people didn't know that I had to understand about him is that he didn't eat proper. He didn't, in terms of his nutrition and everything, he didn't eat proper. You know, um, and that has a big deal to do with it. From what I hear, he was. I mean, they got videos of him being at McDonald's. And look, man, I'm not judging anybody from going to fast food spots. Eating what they eat. Doing what they do. We are human beings, and we love what we love. But at the same token, you do have to be honest with yourself when you get to that level, and you have to get a certain edge. Now, everybody's body is different, but if you're eating candy and you eating fast foods and stuff like that, and you're not really taking care of your body and stuff like that, it's gonna show. And for Zion, being that he's a tremendous athlete and being able to jump out of the gym and do all this other stuff, Larry Johnson was the same way too. The only thing with LJ that I don't think a lot of people understood LJ, because I've seen LJ in person when I was younger, when I was real young. He came and he shot. But LJ was actually built, like he was built. Don't get me wrong, he was I'm not gonna say husky or nothing like that, but like LJ had muscle. Like he looked like he could play football. You know what I'm saying? Like from what I looked at it, because I was real young during that time, and I was like, man, there's no way that this guy was athletic as he was. Man, you want to talk about a force and a freak of nature back then? Man, LJ was. LJ, guys like LJ and tractor trailer, guys like that. But man, LJ man was something ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And he was talented. LJ, I don't think he gets a lot of credit. LJ could shoot the rock. He could shoot the rock. I mean, as he got older, he relied on the jumper and everything. But when he came in, he was athletic. He could score. He could get you down in the post. He could hit the mid range. He had nice little post move and will bang on your ass too. He could do all that stuff, but injuries took a toll on him. Injury took a toll on him. Now I don't know. I don't know what he was eating. I wasn't around him 24/7, 365, anything like that. You understand? But you know, you get to a point where you have to understand. Okay, hey, look, I got to take care of my body, or else I'm not gonna last that long in the league. I'm just not gonna last that long, and my body's not gonna hold up. And that's what happened to LJ. He started his career. I would say his talent shelf life was cut short due to that. Um, and that's what I feel like is going to happen to Zion, because everybody wants to try to compare Zion to this person, to this that person. When I first saw Zion, I immediately thought LJ. He reminded me so much of LJ about what he was doing. Now I think in my opinion, Zion jumps a little bit higher. You know what I'm saying? But LJ, make no mistake about it, he was athletic too. Make no mistake about it. And Larry Johnson wasn't. Y'all act like uh, Larry Johnson was just not giving you buckets or anything. Um, you know, he was a very good scorer. You know, first year man put up 19, second year 22, third year 16, because that's when he got injured. Um, then he only averaged a little bit. He averaged about a little over 13 when he came back. He came back, with Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? 18.8, then 20.5. Um, and then his career started to dwindle down. But he only played 9 years in the league. His career was cut short. His career was cut short. He would have been a Hall of Famer had it not been for injuries. And I feel like this, man. When I look at Zion, when I look at when I look at Zion, he you don't want anything like that to happen to him. Larry Johnson, man, he had back issues. That's what ultimately made his body fail him. And you talking about a guy, people would tell you he never missed a game up until that point. If you go look at how many games he played before he actually started to go down. Listen, he played all 82 first game, first year, all 82 second year. That third year he got hurt. Then came back, played 81. Then came back again, played 81, 76, 70. Only played 49 and 90 in 99. And that had a lot of people don't realize that was the lockout situation. 70, 99, and then in 2000 played 65. Man, this was a guy, man, that really he was going to play. He wasn't known for missing a lot of games. You know, he wasn't known for missing a lot of games. But salute to you, Slinky, YT. Yeah, Scotty Barnes right now, in my opinion, yeah, he's really hooping right now. He's really hooping right now. But to me, Zion, man, he doesn't really have the desire to play. Cause I was looking at him. I was looking at him yesterday. I'm saying to myself, I'm like, you look happier that you on the sideline than you do when you actually playing. And I understand that he's going through a tough situation with the New Orleans Pelicans and stuff like that with the front office. That's no secret. But man, you're supposed to be, the franchise player. You're supposed to be, the future of that. You and Brandon Ingram are supposed to be the future of that organization. But it's looking like Zion does not want to play. It's looking like he don't want to play. And we wish out there, shot, Eagle, media fans tore them apart. Excellent team. Yeah, I know, I know. But hey Larry, bro, I gotta tell you something too, man. Uh, Look, man, if if there's somebody in the on the panel that you don't agree with or something like that, man, don't say nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know what's going on with my channel, and I saw what you said yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Look, we respect everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, you know, as long as we not here disrespecting each other, you know what I'm saying? Guys are gonna guys are gonna get off, and say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? Guys are gonna get off and say what they want to say. But like here, like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, can you tell such and such to do this or tell such and such to do that? You know what I'm saying? That's not how I roll. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, you know what I'm saying. I'm running this, okay? You know what I'm saying? So I don't. All I'm saying is that if you got a problem with the person, or you don't like what they saying, or you don't like how they saying it, or you like, enough of this, come to the panel, man. Come to the panel, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's here for, to express yourself. But if you're not gonna come there, and if you're not gonna be like, okay, hey, look, let's have a civil debate, or let's get our opinions out and express ourselves, then don't even say anything about the person. And see, I mean, and other channels, they might do shit like that, but you know what I'm saying. Me, I'm like this. If you got something to say about me, or you got something to say about the person that's on the panel or something like that, hey, we gonna address the issue, and we gonna go ahead and put it out on the table. In terms of how you feel about how that person is speaking about a particular subject. But anyways, um, you said Tatum and Brown. I hope they stay together too, man. I mean, they took that L um again, from my knowledge. I think they lose. Yeah, they lost against Washington. I think y'all lost against Washington, and that's what they were talking about. But besides that, man, I think that Zion, man, his upside is great, but he just has to he's gonna have to. There's no there's no way around it. He's gonna have to lose the weight, not gain the weight. He's gonna have to lose it. He doesn't even need to gain any like muscle per se. Like when we're talking about this, because I mean, he doesn't realize the amount of stress and uh the amount of pressure that you're putting on your joints and on your knees and on your ankles. What's up, man?
What up, Polo?
Go ahead.
Oh, about I always tell people that, but my bad. Um, I always tell people that there's similarities like because he would end up like him, being good, his first 2 years, and then injuries affected him. Just like LJ, he had an injury on his back, that's really hurt him. And that's gonna happen to Zion with his weight problems and knee problems. Because I feel like he's not adding stuff to his game. He always just like to dunk the ball. That's why he always got hurt because he always loved to dunk it. Always kept dunking on it instead of just adding stuff to your game, like adding post move, your jump shot. Work more on your jump shot. Get some mid ranges. Your post move. Mm,
And that's what separated. And see, that's what Larry. See, that's what people don't understand about Larry Johnson. See, I saw Larry Johnson when I was 11 years old, and what I could remember, because he came in the area where I lived at in Texas, and he was just out there just playing. He stayed on the court pretty much. Did not lose a game. Uh, what I can remember is he was doing everything. Yeah, he was dunking. Don't get me wrong, he was dunking and stuff like that. Cause you got to remember he was pretty much bigger than everybody, but he could also shoot. Like he could shoot, and he had post moves, and he was doing other. He had other things in his repertoire in terms of offense, and he could rebound too. You know what I'm saying? He could rebound. Now he wasn't no lockdown defender or nothing like that, but I mean, you 6'7", 6'8", and muscular like that, because he wasn't fat. LJ was muscular, man.
oh yeah, yeah. A lot of people because a lot of people didn't know that about LJ. Like LJ got a nice jumper. He can shoot that ball. Um um more than Zion. Um that's the people that's what people didn't know that. But
Yeah,
yeah, cause that.
grandmama. And
Mm-hmm.
listen, he would have been a Hall of Famer, y'all. Had it not been for injuries,
Yeah,
man,
it was.
he would definitely would have been a Hall of Famer because he was good for 20 each year. Like except I mean, what his rookie year, but I mean he was still at 18, then 20, then you know what I'm saying. Then I think 20 or something like that. Then he got hurt. He only averaged 16, but then came back, averaged 20.5. I mean, he was gonna be a Hall of Famer. He was well on his way.
Yep. Yeah, but he was on. Yeah, no lie, he was on his way, and and Zion can become. That's what I say. Zion can become that
Hmm.
if he focused on his health and his weight issues, and like I said, adjusting to his game. I feel like one day he gonna realize it. Once he gets older, once Zion gets a little bit older, he's gonna realize it. Mhm.
But see, no, no, wait a minute, young.
Mhm.
See, he already said, dog, you got to make up your mind. I'm talking about Zion. Remember, he was trying to lose, he was trying to lose body fat when he came in. Remember, that was his goal. He was trying to get more chiseled. And remember, they were like, wow, you know that he started looking chiseled. You know what I'm saying? Started to slim down just a tad or whatever. You could kind of see it. I could recognize it. But then now it's like, okay, well, yeah, I put on some weight and all this other stuff. He's one of the ones young that I think like that. Okay, if he's not doing something as active or something like that, he probably he could blow up
Yeah.
real easily. Like
Mhm.
you know how some people cause you got ecto, you got meso, and you got endomorph. You know what I'm saying? And depending on which one that you are, it can make a difference. You know what I'm saying? And if you got like a real high metabolism, you know what I'm saying? Then okay, your weight is probably gonna fluctuate. You're probably not gonna put that weight on there easily. But if your metabolism is like not as fast as others or something like that, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna you're gonna blow up and stuff like that. But you can speed your metabolic rate up. A lot of people don't understand that. I'm not trying to get scientific or nothing like that, young, but it has a lot to do with the situation like this. Like that's why like they would say that like okay, like Michael Jordan, he was when they were talking about the dream team and stuff, they were saying okay, he would play golf, he would be up in there doing this. He would be up in there doing that, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, and wouldn't get no sleep. Barely got any sleep. This dude would be sleeping in like you know, I guess film session or whatever the case was. But and then he wouldn't even eat that much. But he would go out and he would go drop buckets on people or killing people in practice or something like that. And I think Magic Johnson was saying to Jordan that when they were playing cards, he was saying, "Well, Jordan, I can't do what you do, or Mike, I can't do what you do." But see, like everybody's body is different.
Mhm. That's why I feel. For Zion needed a personal trainer, or like my bad, a personal trainer, 24 hour, nutritionist. Because I know he been working with his stepdad, but that's not gonna cut it to the pros. He need to utilize his resources, surround himself with professional trainers because seeing seeing that you put in so much fat and muscle quickly, you need to be very restricted and specific diet for your for your body type.
Mm.
And yeah, that's what that's what I've been. I feel like he should lose like around 50 pounds. If you
Yeah.
lose 50, yeah, if you lose around 50 pounds, 50 pounds, then you great, you good. You know,
No. Okay. Hold on. Hey, let me address these comments real quick. WT. Look, we are and young. You could piggyback off of this.
mhm.
Sean Kemp wasn't didn't have nothing to do with eating. We know what situation was going on
Yeah,
with
we
Sean
ain't gonna.
Kemp.
Yeah, I don't. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a situation where which everybody struggles with, you know what I'm saying, which is addiction. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the situation was with Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp would have been a Hall of Famer had it not been for situation. Man, guys like LJ Sean Kemp, Jamal Mashburn, all them guys were well on the way to become Hall of Famers, man. They were just decimated by different things, whether it was injuries or personal battling personal demons or whatnot. Okay. Now you said like we never thought Sean Kemp would blow up. I never thought so. Did you think so, Young? Sean Kemp was a tremendous. I was like, man, this guy, nigga, he was more. I'm I'm gonna say this. Y'all gonna trip out. I woke up to see him sometimes better than I see would want to see Jordan.
Mm.
Just to see some of the shit that he was gonna do. That's how phenomenal he was. And Sean Kemp not only could dunk, he could shoot it right. Yeah, I mean he wasn't no lights out shooter, nothing like that, but he could do other things though.
Um, to me, I just remember just seeing him being athletic. I was like, wow. And all of a sudden, I just watch highlights of him, and then once I saw, Cleveland when he was the Cavs, he was still in shape. He was still in shape. Um, he was still in shape at first, and then once I started seeing him getting a little bigger with the Magics, with him playing with the Magic in Portland, I was like, whoa. But people don't realize that, yeah, he was no big, but he had a jumper.
Yeah.
We didn't know that. People didn't know that. Yeah, he was big, but he had with his jump, he had that jump shot. Mm.
Look, hey, and look, young, I gotta address this right here. You said Zion is overhyped. No, he's not. You said Zion's overrated and overhyped. He's not. Shy. I gotta disagree with you, Shy. I've been following Zion since he was young. I follow him right at the matter of fact, it was somebody that told me about him young because I knew it was a girl that told me about him.
Mhm.
She was like, "Man, it's this dude. He fat as hell, but he could hoop." Like that's how that's how she said. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Yeah, whatever, whatever." Man, I looked at this dude. I was like, "Ain't no way this dude this big." And I'm not gonna say short because I mean, of course, he taller than me, but
Yeah.
he was only 6'5". I'm thinking the way this dude is jumping, like he like 6'8", 6'9", because they're like, oh, he's gonna be the next LeBron James and all that. I'm like, man, he don't even play like motherfucking LeBron James. That nigga play like LJ.
No, this is crazy part. I was on I was on Instagram, right?
Uh-huh.
Then friends keep or no some people keep telling me about it. They didn't tell me his name was. They said and then I just saw like highs of him dunking. I was like, damn, who that? I said,
Mhm.
who that? And then I saw him again,
Mhm.
and he was getting so much praise. This when Drake had a jersey. So I'm like, who is this? I'm like, who is this? And then I
Right.
was like, oh, that's Zion. I'm like, how old he is? They said, oh, I said, what grade he in? He said, oh, he a senior. He a junior.
Yeah.
Playing like this. I was
Yeah,
like,
but see, no. Hey, young, no. I saw him before that. He was in at this time he was in the ninth. He was like a freshman or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And there were other guys that were a little bit better. I can't think off the top of my head who was playing before him during that time. There were a couple of guys. I know one that comes that stands out of my mind, of course, was Lonzo. Was Lonzo. Of course, you had Bobo that was coming out and stuff like that. You know those guys and stuff. Um, who else? I know you know some of them guys, young man that was coming out. Uh, damn, it was a lot of young guys that they were talking about before him, but then slowly Zion started to make his presence felt, especially at the AAU stuff or whatever. But I think that the biggest thing was is because from what I heard, and this I don't know how true this is. LeVar Ball was trying to uh get a hold of Zion.
yeah,
A lot of people don't understand that LeVar Ball had his hand into setting up that whole thing where they played each other, where it was LaMelo versus uh, Zion. He had his hand into that, and I think he wanted Zion. If he would have got a hold of Zion, he probably would have helped. Just well, now he's with Jordan Brand, of course, but ain't nobody gonna beat that marketing. But I think it would have even propelled him just as great. You know what I'm saying? In terms of his marketing and shit. What you think about that?
yeah, that would have been a great market. because he's a very great businessman. Um, for that because I heard about as well. I heard about as well that that Lamelo Ball and Zion was gonna play with each other. If that would have played with each other, boy.
Oof. Yeah,
Yeah,
cause they fucking what's his name? Shoot, killing now. Now all you hear is Ja, even though he didn't play particularly well last night with the Blazers,
right.
against the Blazers, but and neither did LaMelo Ball. But now all you're hearing is Ja versus LaMelo. And I was gonna do that for the next video, but man, I gotta ask you, Young, who
Yeah.
you think is better right now, LaMelo or Ja, man?
Ooh, this is a tough one.
Hey, Young, like, man, why the fuck you always put me on the spot, bro?
Um, he's better. Jaw's better at athletic wise. Athletic wise, Ja Morant is better. Um, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go. Right now, I would say Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Ja Morant is better, but I feel like, but I would like just give Melo 2 or 3 more years. That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, I, people hate me for this, and I love Ja. Hey, Ja, he gonna get you. He gonna get you burgers. But listen, Ja sometimes still gets a little out of control. Like last night, I don't know if you looked at the game. He had a couple turnovers in that game. With the Blazers, young, that I was kind of like, man, Ja, you gotta make better decisions than that, especially if you running the one. It's like he'll force the issue sometimes. Lamelo, he was doing that his like his rookie year and stuff like that, but he's starting to. If I don't know if you really looked at Lamelo lately, man, he's really starting to kind of be play a little settled. He still gets in his little times where he gets out of control. That's just youth, but he's starting to really play settled. But his court vision, man, his knack for wanting to galvanize everybody is just so much better. Now, athletic wise, Ja reminds me of Derrick Rose.
Right.
Yeah, reminds me of Derrick Rose. Even though Derrick Rose played the point guard way better than both of them.
Hmm.
Derrick Rose didn't make a whole lot of mistakes like that, especially when it came when he was running with Memphis, and playing with under Calipari and all that and stuff like that. He didn't really. A lot of people don't understand. You understand, Young? He didn't really shoot the ball that much. That nigga was just running in transition and getting everybody involved and getting Dorsey and all them boys, Michael Gilchrist, and all them, man. They just love running with that motherfucker.
Hmm.
So um, but yeah, I'm taking Lamelo at this point in time. Who has a brighter future? Uh, I probably have to give
Ooh.
him a yeah. I have to give him a tie.
Yeah.
Because no, you know what? I think it's gonna be Lamelo. Because see, I'm scared. Listen, he hit his head on the backboard already. Ja blocking that shot. Man, Young, I'm not even gonna say it, and I don't like to put no energy out there in the universe like that. But I'm gonna just say, man, I just pray that that he be careful, man, because he
Oh.
plays with reckless abandon, man.
Oh yeah.
And as a hooper, man, you played too young. You just like sometimes you just got to turn away because it's like, man, I don't want nothing to happen to this nigga, man. Like catching, he be doing some amazing shit, like catching ollies in his head. Hey, young, that motherfucking head be above the motherfucker. His fucking chest be above the fucking rim, nigga. Would be catching the shit.
Um, that's no. I remember me and my uncle. You know, we watched John Morant play before. And then
Uh huh.
my uncle was like, "Oof."
Oh,
He
you seen
said,
him? You went to go see him play?
"Yeah, yeah." In the Grizzlies game, it was Grizzly. He played. He played. He went to play against the Heat.
Uh huh.
And I remember he had. I remember he had uh, he had played it. He was just it was like 19. He was just a rookie, and we see them play, and then we see him play. My uncle was like, "Man, he's good, no, but his at landing, because that's what because my uncle said. My uncle said that his landing. Um, no, I think it was this season. It was this season. April it was April. Well, what he said about his landing, that means that every time like he was worried about his landing because like on Polo, remember how he was injured in Miami?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm, and and then sometimes like you said, no, he always dunks, like you said, no, he always dunks reckless because and sometimes I'll be worried about that because every time he go for a dunk, his landing.
Yeah.
So I always be worried. Like I hope you don't end up like Derrick
Eh,
Rose.
it, hey, I was just talking about that young in the beginning of the
Mm,
stream. I don't know if you heard me. I said like you hitting it right on the nail. I was just talking about that because you've been to camps before. You
mm,
know how it is. I know with me, I had to go to a combine. Matter of fact, I was out in y'all area. You in Wait West area in Florida. I had to go to Altamonte Springs. I went to a Winning Ways basketball combine. It's where they pick you up so that you could get an agent, so that you could go overseas or across the border or whatever.
right,
Well, it's not just basketball there. You have to go to classes and stuff throughout that whole entire stretch that you're there. Well, one of the things that they teach you about is how to take care of your body. They talk about how to land, and then also when you go to other camps and stuff like that, they'll teach you how to land. Like if you go to 5-star basketball camps and stuff like that, you're not just gonna go there just, oh, it's just free for all playing ball. No, you're gonna learn how to come down, stuff like that. And a lot of them guys don't listen to that type of stuff, and that shit is very important. Like if you look at LeBron and you see how this guy lands, you'll be like, okay, nah, I don't see LeBron getting into no injury. But like you said, young, and I'm gonna let wait what get off in just a second. But like you said, you hit it right on the nail. When you look at Ja, that's why like I gotta turn away from the TV sometimes because I'm just like, man, I don't. I, when he hit his head on the backboard, I was like, man, that could have been a really fucked up injury because somebody could. I've seen dudes get undercut really bad, like Jamal Crawford when he got undercut and his head came down he came down like on his back or something like that. It was a long time ago, and he had to be helped off the court. I remember that, but it's just I be looking at shit like that, and I just be like, man, I hope nothing happens to Ja or whatever.
hmm
What's up with it? Wait, what?
What they do, Polo?
How you doing,
What's
brother?
good, man? What's good, SA?
I'm good,
Um,
man.
what's good? Hey, listen, dog. Like, I just need this man to get back on the court. I need Zion to get back on the court, dog. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm thinking Pelicans supposed to be something they supposed to. And he's not even there. You know what I'm saying? Lonzo laughed. Like that should have been a little squad. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all that trade happening and getting all them pieces. Very disappointed in Griffin, Dave Griffin. Uh, like not a yo. It's like he got to make sure yeah, like yo, he just got to holler at LeBron, hit him up,
Why
yo,
why would
like
you be why would you hold on? Why would you be disappointed in Dave Griffin when he made a really great move getting Willie Green?
it's for the fact that all right. So last year, there's something Leafs being the play-in last year, bro. Cause they still had Zion on the
They
court.
got Valachunas.
They still had Bi and everything. This year they not even starting off right. You still don't got Zion in the lineup. It's like priorities is now like not fully there for each and every player to understand that, hey, you know what I'm saying, let's get this together. And for Griffin, I feel like Griffin should have been like, you know what I'm saying, putting the right coach in there because you already fired the coach, Stan Van Gundy, for like what? Like he only had like what 1 year with Zion? You know what I'm saying? I know he kind of hard headed, he kind of old school, he trying to get to the point of making them boy play defense and shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, you fired a coach that was potential of a good coach. You ain't give him an extra year, which you know what I'm saying? When it comes to that pandemic year, I feel like, bro, you just got to get an extra year. Because, you know, you just went through a crazy ass situation. So I feel like, you know, get that coach an extra year, especially when you see him do what he could with the pieces you gave him. You know what I'm saying? In that concept. But like I said, like, man, like, get him. I'm glad, you know, he got to get him back on the court, man. Just get him back on the court, see what they can do. Cause like it really making that thing, like that time he spoke about New York Knicks. Oh yeah, I'd love to go to New York Knicks. This right here is the type of shit that gonna lead them to it. I mean, the team is not really like not doing nothing, not making no noise without him either. Like, oh man. So they're gonna try to put all that back on him when he come back. So he's gonna try to do the most, and then you don't know how that can lead up to. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, bro, like they not like I said, letting Lonzo go in that concept is like, because they could have matched that shit. They could have matched that shit with Chicago, but they didn't. They chose not to.
Yeah, they got okay, I agree. I agree with you there. Wait, what and Young and okay, I don't know how you feel about it, Young, but Graham is not. I'm gonna be real with you. Lonzo's way better than Graham. I like Graham. I liked him when he was with Kansas and stuff like that. But Graham has not. He's underachieved since he's been in the league. And that's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Graham is not. He wasn't. He wasn't. I don't think he was a good fit. But Lonzo now look at Chicago. Now they flourish. And I told people, y'all, nigga, man, matter of fact, come to think of it, hey, Young, hey, wait, what? Nigga, you said I was capping, nigga. I told your motherfucking ass, I told you, Chicago and Charlotte, I said, look out for them. Oh, no, man, they ain't gonna be good. They ain't gonna be good. Now look at them.
Listen.
You thought I forgot about
Give
that
me
shit.
15 games.
You
Give me
thought I
15,
forgot
20
about that
games.
shit. Hey, Young, he
Give me
thought I
15,
forgot.
20 games. Give me 15,
You
20
said I
games.
was capping,
Jesus.
nigga.
Let the first quarter of the season go off first. Let it play out.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
them
right.
boys 4-0. Yeah. Ooh. But like let's be honest though, who Chicago played? Who was their best win? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Who was their best win? Chicago best win.
oh, man.
Cause
Well,
I don't remember them boys beating Milwaukee. I don't remember them boys beating Brooklyn. Like Charlotte, yeah, like Charlotte, they got
Milwaukee,
Brooklyn number.
Milwaukee lost to what you call? They lost to Miami.
Like, yeah, like if you say Miami, that's a different story because look how they coming out more of it. Like I feel like last night we kind of lost that game ourselves compared
no,
to
no,
Miami beating us.
that was different though. Y'all lost to us. Y'all
Yeah,
lost.
yeah, yeah. Like we lost to Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlotte didn't really beat us. We lost to them, but they still got a game over us, so they know how to execute. Like last night I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know if you talked about the Lakers, but bro, like OKC didn't want to win that game, bro. Them boys got an 8 second back, like you know what I'm saying. You know how you gotta bring out the ball before the 16 seconds. Them niggas got caught up, bro.
Hey, Okay,
That's
look, they beat.
crazy.
Hey, hold on. All right.
What's up?
Okay, I'll give you that. Wait. You know what I'm saying? They beat the Pistons, the Pelicans, the Pistons again, and they beat the Raptors. Their true test is gonna be today because
Who
they
they
got
play?
the Knicks. They got the Knicks,
Nah, that's
and
not a
then they got the
test, man.
Jazz coming up. The Celtics are not playing that good. Then they got us. They got us on a back to back. So they got a couple of stretch of games to where we can see. Okay, let's see if this team is for real.
Hey, you said the test. I said the Jazz. I feel like that's
Yeah,
supposed to
thank
be
you.
the test.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, the
real test.
Jazz are undefeated. That's why they're undefeated right now, still, right?
Look. I ain't gonna lie. New York is nice, but like I said, like I gotta they in the same category with Charlotte. Like they gotta get them more a couple more games to see if they really who they are. Um,
How they beat us?
no, yeah, but look how y'all came out. I came out like a dazzle, and then they kind of had a head start on y'all, but y'all still keeping the game in the second
No,
half
I mean
afloat.
we did good. We had no, that was against, no, you're right. But that was against Brooklyn. That was against Brooklyn. We were actually, we're gonna bust Brooklyn's ass. But like I said, 3.5 quarter bullshit that we still doing.
Yeah, you
I
hey,
really feel like this team is for real. Wait, what?
no,
And
New York.
Young.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about New York?
No, well, yeah, New York is too, because now you getting what you want. You got Quickly's out there doing his thing. Even though Kimber Walker, he had 19 last game, I think, but Quickly, you getting what you want. Quickly's playing a lot more.
That's good. Um, but I ain't gonna lie though, like it's gonna be interesting, man. When it come down to we get to the playoffs and who got really minus some minutes, it's gonna be interesting. But like I said, like I'm liking what they doing right now as in New York. That defense, getting back to it. Um Kimba, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kimba, if I was a Boston fan, I'd be hotter
Hmm.
than the motherfucker right now, bro. Cause like this nigga didn't show up like this at all last year.
He was hurt,
Um
man. Hey, but no. Wait a minute. You got to keep that same energy, cause
mhm.
he was still hurt. Remember, he was playing. I didn't want him to play. He was still playing on that knee. I told Ticket this. I said, man, and I think me and Ticket, I think we were on the same page. I said, no, I don't want that motherfucker out there because what I was telling him when he went to New York, he said this is going to be a good move and everything like that. And I was telling him and Will, I said, man, I don't trust it because, man, Kimber, yeah, before he had got injured and everything like that, you knew Kimber in Charlotte and even in the UConn days to as a
Mhm.
closer. But then I was like, lately, he hasn't been the same, man. This guy was not playing that good. He was shooting like he was shooting under 40%.
Yeah, but do you put that on Boston for not like for rushing him back too early?
Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. You said the Raptors are top five in defense. Nigga, they won in what? They won in four. Nigga, y'all only won one goddamn game. Nigga, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Go ahead, man.
They got jokes. Niggas nigga trying to justify
How
they
they
fool
gonna
ass.
be the real test, nigga? They ain't even, nigga. They gotta figure out what the fuck they gonna do with their personnel before you start talking about top ranking this and top ranking that.
Know what I'm saying, bro? Like when you got guys who be like, yo, we top five in this place, but let get like 15, 20 games so you can really see who it is because you gonna have niggas who probably 1 and 4 in top five defense, a la them niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he can come on here and say, well, we top five defense.
Nigga,
Like,
hey,
but they
nigga.
records don't show shit.
Oh, okay. I know why he talking shit because they just beat the. He talking shit now because they just beat the Pacers.
Who beat the
Nah, get
Pacers?
Pacers
The
times, bro. Get
Raptors,
Pacers
yeah, they
times.
beat the Pay. Hey, okay, all right. Well, they better than the Pacers. The Pacers are 1 and 4. Yeah,
Nah,
they
get Pacers
okay. All
times,
right,
bro.
okay, all right, nigga.
But
All
you say
right,
get
I
the time
understand
like
it.
there's some games I feel like the Pacers some win like the Hornets game, I feel like the Patriots should easily got that win.
Like they kind of playing like unconventional right now. So hopefully, like, and then TJ not back yet, so I don't know what's going on with TJ. But like I said, like Brogdon is really doing like the beginning of the season when he went 1-0, he was really doing great. 34 points. He had like a triple double close to it. Like I said, like they just got to get back to fundamentals and just really just like I don't know if they trying to play hero ball or they doing too much, but. Man, Rick Kyle out there, give him a couple more games. I know he gonna turn that shit around. So, you know, he gonna be good, dog. He's gonna be good, bro. He's gonna be good. Cause we 2-3 right now. We just lost last night to Miami Heat, even though we should have won that game. But like I said, we came out there at the second half and didn't want to really put up like we had a couple stops. Like our defense, like I said, we just ain't knocked down shots. Period, bro.
Nah, listen,
Like
this is
our
what. Hey,
defense
hey,
made some
wait,
stops and everything.
Young. This is why he up in here hype
Well,
because
what
he
game
talking about
talking
that
about
boy
that? What game
Scotty
talking about
Scotty
that
Barnes,
you beat us?
nigga.
That beat the Heat. They all lost the Heat against the Heat. What game you talking about?
Last night they played last night.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Who you
good ass
talking about?
game.
The Raptors.
No, the
No,
Nets.
I was talking about Brooklyn and Miami. They played last night. That was a good ass
Oh,
game.
okay.
Yeah, like first half Brooklyn was up, and in the second half, like it kind of went flat on the offensive end, and then they had a couple stops, but them stops couldn't generate offense, so offense was just windering, and we just kind of got let out. Um, yeah, yo, man, I don't listen. I just feel like, yo, listen, bro, like. James Harden he's not himself right now. He's still listen, he even said it last night, Polo. He's still rehabbing, bro. He's still rehabbing back from that injury, bro.
Yeah, but
You gotta
man,
remember,
I
yeah,
don't. But
but
I don't
dog,
want to hear that. I
listen.
don't want to hear
Last
that.
year when he got injured, bro, before that, when the last time he got injured? Never. That's the thing.
Um,
Like, so
he
this is
had
all new
nah.
world to him, bro.
He hadn't had too many. I think what he had like ankle sprains or something. But
Yeah, he
other
was
than that,
getting
he's
inconsistent.
been known. I give you this. Wait. He's been known and Young. He's been known to play through the stuff. But
Mhm.
man, okay, which one is it gonna be, James? Is it gonna be okay? The refs they not giving me no calls, or oh well, I'm nursing this and I'm nursing that. Man, you got to play. Did you see last night when I was watching the game? I watched this on purpose, not on purpose, but just to see um how the officiating was because you said the officiating was horrible this year. Wait, what? Now look,
Nah. It's not horrible. I actually appreciate this efficiency being called because you're not having too many stoppages of the game. I think he got to develop a way for him to figure out to keep going instead of looking for it. Cause last night he had like 4 or 5 times where if he would have kept going, they would have got a point. Like one play he had a bio like tape, but he stopped and went into him trying to get a foul, which it wasn't needed. I'm like, damn dog, like make that nigga foul you where you trying to go for the shot, not so much as you trying to run into him. Cause he had him beat
but
and then he just stopped and then ran into him to get a foul, but they
uh,
didn't call it. So I
but
appreciate the league doing that in that way. They just
But
gotta
wait
be
a minute.
consistent.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Did you see that last play? And Young, did you see that last play when Bi had tried to get that shot? I ain't gonna lie, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but what did Bi do? Didn't
He
say
kept
nothing.
pushing.
He walked back to the bench.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's what I wanted. I wanted to see that shit. I agree with you in the fact they should have called that foul right there, but I know that they're not trying to bail the shit out. It's just something that you're gonna have to play through. And then there was a play. It was a couple of plays with Ja yesterday, and that's why I was telling Young is okay. I understand what the refs are looking at in their point of view. They're looking at a guy, okay, Ja, he's still rather out of control or whatever, and he's going to the rack. He actually got bumped and all this other stuff. I could see why they didn't call it, but I was like, that call could have went either way when they were playing against the Blazers or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
There was a couple
the
of plays
Blazers
like
won.
that. Huh?
Blazers won.
Yeah, they beat the Grizzlies.
Because I know
And
Chauncey was calling them boys embarrassing like twice so far this year. So
good. I'm glad he nigga. That's what the fuck they need, man. What's his name? Scott. What's his name? Wasn't gonna do nothing. Terry Scott.
Terry Scott.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was. He
yeah,
was
yeah.
Terry Stotts. He wasn't finna say no shit. Well, nuh-uh. You dealing with a guy that has won a championship, a floor general, and Chauncey Billups plays the point guard position. You hold your people accountable. That's what he did.
Yo, Herm, the fanboy killer. Yo, listen, bro. Listen. It's just a few games in the regular season, bro. First of all, bro, like, bro, when they beat Milwaukee, Milwaukee didn't have Bobby, they didn't have their whole pieces.
No,
So
no,
I get what you coming from. Like when you like, you feel me? If you in the
Hey, hold it
moment,
down for a sec, man. I'm finna give me something to drink real quick.
if you in the moment on Herm, I still I don't even know if I can agree with that. But like, even in a moment, I can see where you coming from. That you can argue that, but like, dog, we gotta see what he do when he come back. First of all, bro, because I feel like they kind of rushed him back last year. That's why he kind of got a little injured quick. You know what I'm saying? So they just got smoothed it in. I won't even bring Victor back until probably like next year. Yeah, like January. I want to bring him back right now. I have him ramp up this whole time. If he good, I have him ramp up for like 2 months, and then like just to see like how solid it is, and then put him in after the year is over with. I can't put him in now, bro. So they already
Yeah,
building off of some good
yeah.
shit
Hey,
right
Dion,
now.
you got a good point. I'm sorry about that. I got to address this right here, Dion. Yeah, you got a good point, but he shot horrible. Kimba, as much as I like Kimba, I got to keep it 100. Yeah, he averaged that much, but his shooting percentage was very horrible. That's one of the things that we were talking about on Tick's channel. And I was saying, yeah, he's doing great, but he's not when it comes to closing the games and towards the end of the game in pressure situation, he wasn't the same Kimber. You knew Kimber, am I right? Young and Wait, you knew Kimber as a guy that knew how to close games when he was in Charlotte and UConn. He wasn't
Mm-hmm.
doing that shit in Boston.
No, that's facts. Yo, I remember, bro. They were trying to justify him. Like they were trying to root. Like I know some people was like, yo, if Kimba made the playoff for Charlotte, he was finna get that stupid ass max. That MJ, you know what I'm saying? I know MJ probably ain't want to pay him. That's a lot of bread, boy. And then he already got like a
Who you talking
semi
about?
team. Remember when Kimba was supposed to like, if Kimba would have made the playoff, he would have got that super max.
Oh yeah.
Jordan didn't want to pay that shit, dog. Nigga weird. Nigga ain't want to pay that shit. Jordan
Well,
pay,
well,
like providing with the bread.
but Jordan, I got to give Jordan a salute, man, for what he's putting together, man.
Yeah, he doing it
Jordan,
now.
yeah, Jordan's really mastermind. I know why he's doing it too because he's been having a lot of talks with yeah, like motherfucker Jerry West and Michael Jordan on top. Man, Jordan is a fucking psychological dude. He gonna pick the shit out of everybody's brain to try to get better. He's a very competitive dude. So nigga, if I'm any of them motherfuckers, man, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna pick these motherfuckers' brain that don't know better. That's what Daryl Morey ass need to do, because he don't know what the fuck he doing. This nigga talking about, oh yeah, the situation's getting better. Man, you better get the fuck up out of here, man. You can't read between the lines.
Yeah, what y'all gonna do about that boy Ben, man? Oh yeah, cause yeah, I shouldn't have got y'all ass whooped by the Knicks like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro.
Oh
I
my
ain't expect
god,
y'all
here
to get
you
y'all
go.
ass whooped like the Knicks like that, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, cause like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like until the Knicks beat, like I still don't have them over the Atlanta Hawks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shit, you crazy? Not after the way Trey Young played last night. Nigga
bro,
sealed the deal.
Trayvon.
What the hell you talking about, bro?
No. I'm saying I don't have Knicks over the Hawks at all, even up to this point.
Oh,
That's what
you
I'm
okay,
saying.
okay, 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 okay,
You know what
okay,
I'm saying?
okay.
Like,
I think.
so that's why I said, like, yo, how y'all lost to the Knicks like that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought y'all have a little more
Well,
dog in
I
y'all
don't
for that.
think MB should be playing. Wait, what? He's having. You saw what happened with that bump with Valanciunas. That was scary too. If you looked at it,
Yeah,
He the same knee in which he was having. He had the
the
partial tear on
meniscus.
him of the
Yeah,
meniscus. He shouldn't be out there. Hey, look, and look, I don't even think Anthony Davis should have played. I know some people they had a different feelings about that, but man, you got to really be cautious about shit like that because if he don't, if he ends up getting hurt, you know what I'm saying? Then they gonna be even more
they really
critical of this
scarred.
dude because he can't
Mm.
stay on the floor.
I mean that one right there. I always say that. I feel like he shouldn't play in that fourth quarter. I mean, it's like that fourth quarter because the game against the Spurs, you see him clogging down with his knee. I mean, with his knee, and and that's like a sign right there. Like you shouldn't give him that sum of minutes because who knows how he can hold on to that injury.
That's facts.
Mm.
I just feel like, bro, like I just feel like dog, they was up. They were up by like down there 26, down there 30, bro. Like, bro, like you got like I lay down on the coach at times, and I also lay down on the players too. Like, I know y'all seen that run coming. Like, bro, OKC, bro, they didn't want to win this game, bro. Them niggas was giving them niggas was turning the ball over in the last final minutes to give them the chance to win, bro. Like these niggas ain't know how to play. Like they like bro, like Lakers defense is horrendous, bro. Because they were doing so many simple AAU type of offense from OKC because they players look like they was lost on the court. They sort of locked that shit down,
Right.
ate that shit. You know what I'm saying? When Monk came in, he gave them a quick score, let them boys, okay, now you close enough. You know what I'm saying? You got the 8 second violation because them niggas ain't get it to pass half court. Bro, like, you feel me? Them niggas had so many opportunities to just like blow the game. You know what I'm saying? And Lakers sort of took full advantage of that shit. So that killer instincts, I don't think the Lakers got that right now at all. If they had killer instincts, they would have got them boys last night, man. Russ pulling like, bro. I don't care about the triple double because you got a simple fact of you got like I think he had like 12 assists or 11 assists, but he had 10 turnovers. That canceled out that shit. That's kind of a cancellation right there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You giving up points as well as giving shots. You know what I'm saying? So you really cancel that out. So I gotta look at okay, your rebound, your points. How many points? How many shots did it take you to get to that point? You had more than probably 25 attempts to get something about 30. So it's getting to that point. However, at the beginning when they were running up them 26 points up to it, he was playing immaculate. He was playing everything he was supposed to play. They just like I ain't gonna lie, bro. They just need their pieces to get healthy. I'll start Bradley, and then I have Monk come off the bench right after him. But Bazemore, I don't know why y'all got him in there, bro. Like he's not adding to what you need right now. You know what I'm saying? As in the Lakers, like they gotta like put in Bradley as a starter, so you can have some defense, and then you can have at least a threat at the three. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if they thought they had that with Bazemore, but he's all over the place on defense. Offense, like like he can't really create his own shot. You know what I'm saying? You got to really set him up. Man, listen, bro, I don't even know what to say about that. And then you got Rondo. Like it was a play where niggas didn't want to take the shot, so they gave it back to Rondo. Rondo had to take a 30-footer. Rondo had to take a 30-footer, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. And AD was on the court. AD, figure out post moves, bro. Figure out
Oh,
how to do
definitely.
post moves, bro.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, bro. Like, bro, if he learned how to do post moves, imagine how dangerous he is, bro. And then he can pass out of the post move. He can be able to do. It's so many things he can do if he get a post move game, bro. Like, bro, just catching the ball and just like you want to turn
Mm-hmm.
around and
Mm-hmm.
size a nigga up like that, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, you been in the league too long, bro. And you're a champion. Come on, bro. You know what it takes to win, bro. Come on, bro. That shit crazy. Stop looking for these fucking hey yo, we gonna pick and roll. Like that's your favorite move, bro. That's the only way you can get open. Come on, bro. Niggas say you top 75. Come on, bro. Go ask some old heads. Don't swallow your pride, yo. Hakeem, holla at me, man. Show me some moves. Give me some tips. Next summer, get it together. You played this past summer, bro. Come on, bro. That's the problem, bro. That's like I said, bro. I really do appreciate this. Like, it feel like FIBA, bro. With these rules, like, bro. Thank God these niggas like I said, they just gotta be consistent. I hope later on this year they don't start lighting up and really calling everything. They gotta be as hard as they doing it right now throughout the whole season, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't see Steph having problems scoring. He don't need a free throw line, nigga, a natural scorer. Man, but dog, like I said, bro, that shit, we looking funny over there in Brooklyn, man. I ain't gonna lie, but Joe Harris never been the same since last year. Milwaukee got it in his head. He's still kind of the same. Jesus Christ. Right.
This man Hearn. That definitely like I said for Lakers, ISO ball, till they get locked up, and get kicked out last second. I feel like seeing that the game, no ball movement, no player movement, just no predictable plays. You know, I feel like the superstar with Trey so bad, like it hurts more than like just a prove a team. All for free throw shooting. Some of them can't need to work on their free throw shooting.
Facts.
Like you said, AD, AD on the post need to work on that. I guess for Rondo, I could say he can only throw one hand pass and only to AD. Because there's no IQ in those passes no more. For Russ, work on that defense, get and getting excited like he did something. Him getting excited like he did something. Get stats like nigga, you losing the damn game. Like you have a bunch of turnovers and you putting jumpers in like that in your shot. And it's like Vogel or like to me it's either Vogel needs to go or half of the team should reevaluate their careers. If I would have the coach, um I would have just sit Russ for a minute and let him be with the second team because he fits so perfectly with that because they're more fast pace and stuff which he plays and let Rondo play. So because he already like I said because he already knows because he won a championship with them, so he knows their moves. He knows AD move. He knows Braun moves when he gets back. Knows all the moves. And then let Russ come in because Russ don't know the system yet. So I feel like let him get comfortable for the system. So once December rolls by, he will understand. He will understand and knows what to do. So that's why I feel like that should happen. And but like I said, no, it was a bad game. Bad game. It just got worse. No, it just got worse. Losing to a 0-14, is really bad. And the one thing I question is about that, it's that last possession. Was that last possession when Malik Monk had airballed, and it's myself. I'm thinking like who they really had to take that last shot. Like maybe run a play for AD, but for Bazemore, Melo, Monk are all around the same as far as I want them to take shot. Him and seeing him airball, I was like, okay, maybe they should have got with Melo, but then be a terrible turnover. When Melo gets the ball, no air balls. But I don't think I don't think who I don't think they can. It just think it's who can they rely on. And plus, not only that, it's the turnovers. It's these turnovers. Oh my god! I mean,
And then
I
it had
mean,
like more than probably 20
20,
give or
20
take.
turnovers. It's just ridiculous turnovers. And like I said, no, Russ need to be with leading the second unit. He need to lead the second unit because he'll be easily fit with them. He can easily fit with them and like I said, so he can learn the system. So once when he hits December, like around December, or hits around December or January, he can finally understand and feel like, okay, this is what I got to do. Okay, I could do that. And and for him, seeing how he plays and then see how he's arguing with he's trying to fight the kid. He's trying to fight the kid because they were down 20 points. Like it just something needs to work.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. SA, like, yo, that right there show me he still haven't grown as a player. Dog, let that
Herm, you
shit go,
tripping,
bro.
man.
Yo, I seen that shit. I'm like, bro, let that shit
Like
go, bro.
go, like yeah.
Herm is
Let that
not. Hey,
shit
Herm
go.
said the Lakers is the worst team in the NBA. No,
Oh
they
shit.
not.
I can't say that, bro. I just said just give. I
Nah.
said
I
just
seen
give it
some
some
fool
time.
ass
That's what I
teams,
said.
man.
Just give it some time to see how
You
how.
know how wait what be like. Give it some time. I
Uh,
actually gotta give wait what his. I gotta use this what wait what be saying on the Lakers because once they start killing, then people gonna be jumping on their nuts, man.
I'm telling you, bro. They got the pieces, bro. They just gotta learn how to like line them up properly, bro. Like
My
real
fault. I ain't mean
talk.
to interrupt y'all fellas. Though. Salute to you, big hoop.
No. You good, you good. Nah, but like on some real dog, like yo, like that's what I'm saying. Like little things like that can make a big difference, bro. Like you're the only one going off about that shit. Like, bro, come on, bro. Let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Don't get a. You gotta remember, this is your home, like your first team. You know what I'm saying? Like, these crowds don't even want to blue against you. But when you trying to come after the young bulls and you going all crazy about it like that, bro, like, oh, them niggas like that shit huge for them. That's their huge confidence boost. One, we just beat the Lakers, who just got everybody them like top two favorites to win the championship. Two, like yo, nobody expects y'all to win at all. So it's like, yo, let them boys have excitement. It builds up their confidence. So like they won't be giving you dog ass shit games going forward, like on effort and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, why do you want to discourage that type of like, you know what I'm saying, competition you want them to have? You just nod your head, okay, I owe you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Don't. Oh, I want to beat his ass. Like, bro, come on, bro. That shit don't help nobody, bro. That actually hurt the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro. You know what I'm
Who
saying? Now
hey
you gonna
who
make
you
niggas.
who y'all talking about though?
I'm talking about Russ last night when the
Oh
kid slandered when he slandered the ball, like he dunked it.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. The
saying? And
Russ
Russ
got
was trying to
mad. Yeah.
like he got mad as fuck, like he trying to beat his ass or some shit. And he trying to like, yo, don't do that. Don't like, bro, stop. He grown ass man, by the way. Yeah, you might be older than them, but they still grown ass man. Like, don't try to little boy them like, oh, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Nah, nigga, you lost. Take that shit with a grain of salt. You want to do it because you winning? That's cool, but you can't align people to follow what your belief is. Everybody else was vibing. Them boy got that shit. All right, cool. Now here come Russ. Nah, they ain't gonna do that to me. Like, come on, bro. That niggas blew a 26 lead. Like, them niggas excited, bro.
You had
Like,
10
what the fuck?
You had 10
Like,
turnovers. 10
yeah,
turnovers.
bro. Yeah, bro. They had 10 turnovers, bro. So them assists don't mean shit. Like, literally, bro. You gave up points to give up points. Like, that's what you literally did with that. You know what I'm saying? So once, like, bro, like, control your turnovers for Lakers, control your turnovers and communication. Oh my God. On the defensive end, they do not communicate. From the guards to the inner for the front court. Bro, they do not communicate. I don't even see them boys talk. It's just like everybody just in front of their man and then if their man go by, they don't, it's too late. I don't see nobody
right.
saying, yo, stream right, stream right. Yo, like, hey, I let him go. Take off, take off. You know what I'm saying?
But look,
Like,
this is hell. Hold on. All this man is, believe it or not, this is good for them. They need to go through all this, man, because everybody's looking for this thing just to blossom really, really quick, man. It's a lot of personality that we got to get intact. Listen, they might play great, like Melo came out, played great one game, and then next thing you know, they were trashing Melo because he played like shit. You know, the very next game, Russ have a great, have a horrible couple games. So they say, you know what I'm saying, the first two games. Then he come back. He have a great game. Then next thing you know, he back. What say? He had turnovers or whatever. You gotta, it gotta build some shit. But the one thing that what is speaking facts on, and you too young, is that they defense man right now is horrendous, and it comes down to communication. And Bagemore, I say it again, he should not be starting, man. That's just my personal opinion. Negative 17, that's
Mm.
not going to cut it. He should not be starting.
Yeah, but Polo, this is what I said. I said that I said Russ should be. I said let Russ lay off for a minute and let him be with the second unit. You know, because he fits so perfectly with those second units. Because he
You
played,
you saying you saying to come off the bench? You mean?
yeah, like yeah, no, like come with the second, play with the second unit of them. Um, because he fits so perfectly with them. You know, let
I,
and
I'm I mean I'm not like when somebody says that to me, like they expect me to like really get hyped and get offended. Some people get offended when you say, "Oh hell no, I'm not putting him on the bench." But if you really look at it from a logic perspective,
yeah,
it does make sense. I understand why some people would say that because I've already said that LeBron and Russ really their games are so similar. People don't really understand it. So having them two out there, it probably does more harm than it does good. Okay, I see your point. I see where you're coming from.
yeah,
But
like just
okay,
yeah,
but none if I'm putting anybody on the bench, I'll put Russ on there. I mean, I'll put Bazemore on there, and if you got to put Russ, then put Russ on there. But you got to get somebody in there valuable that's going to be a good fit for that first unit too, because you want to set the tone too. Other than that, is that second unit? Let's say they get down 10, 15, or 8 or something like that,
right,
is the second unit gonna make it better and be that punch, or is it gonna be worse? Because you gotta think about, okay, is Rondo? You gotta think about Rondo. Rondo's great for coming back. Rondo's good for set. He's great for coming back, and he's great for setting the tone. So I
yeah,
gotta have a guy that's okay. If we're down 8, young, or wait, what? Okay, hey, lead us back. Then it'd be like, okay, you go back to that first unit. Then they're like, "Oh shit, man, y'all motherfuckers is fucking up. Y'all down by 4. Now they got to bring them back." That's the kind of second unit I want.
Mm. See,
um.
go ahead,
I,
young. My bad.
yeah, I definitely say we saying I think we said about the Rondo thing. That was said definitely right. Let Rondo know because sister. I said that because I think Russ need to learn how. I feel like Russ need to learn how it works around with no AD and Braun. The once I think around like I said this around December he'll finally realize it, and he finally get the
Her-
rhythm of it, and then
Herm, we're not looking at offense, brother. It's not just about offense. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I could care less about if I'm Vogel. Vogel's not really focused on that. And plus, y'all also got to remember this. I told y'all this before. Y'all know this, young. You know this. Wait, what? What is going on with the Lakers? They're running a whole entirely different offense right now. They did an overhaul on the offense. That takes time
Hmm.
too. I'm not making no excuses for them, but these guys are all learning a whole different offense too. But the defense, that's something that you just gotta reach from your soul and be able to play. You got to play with the edge on defense, man. I'm sorry, and I said people are gonna attack the defense because of their age. Go ahead, man.
Nah, I just feel like I said, um, Russ could definitely boost up the workbench. All right, look, listen. All right, the only pushback I got with Russ going to the bench is Carmelo Anthony that's on the bench as well, because he going to have to need his ways to flourish into the game his way. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like if you having Russ come off the bench, like when he starts finishing games, he gonna revert back to the person he playing right now as you start the games with him and LeBron and AD. When he gonna be too passive, he gonna be doing too much. So it's gonna be like I'd rather him go through this right now so he can figure that shit out. Like how to play with these two niggas. Or I need LeBron to get back so they can maybe have a complete team and so they can figure it out on like right now. Because if they try to do all right, let's say imagine if they do the bench thing, right? They have him come off the bench, and then do you finish games with him? Then it's gonna be the real question. Would you finish games with Rust? You know what I'm saying? Like especially if he already gonna come in like third person behind two people, he gonna revert back to being passive aggressive, and then he's not gonna be that same guy that you had just a few minutes ago when he was on the court by himself with the bench players. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, like every dog, dog, like I said, they got like I said, I feel like let's give him about another 15 more games. Let's give him about to the 15, 20 game mark. And then we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we just one minute they have a good game, next minute they have a bad game. It's like picking straws, and like some of that really got to do with coaching and they substitution package, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm at the point with Joe Harris that I don't know, man. I might have to trade that nigga. I might have to trade that nigga, dog. That nigga, yeah. I don't even give a fuck that he broke the little 3-point record that J Kid had for Brooklyn. I don't even give a fuck about that. That nigga there, dog. He'll hit three of them, like his first two. Like he had 5 threes he made last night. He hit about 3 of them hoes, probably 4 of them hoes in the first half. Second half, nigga was like 1 for 7. Complete disappearance. Like full complete Houdini act. Like, bro, it's like, and then they keep starting him because niggas, oh my God, bro. When I met Jimmy Butler, Bama Abayu, Kyle Lowry, these niggas going straight at him on the defensive end, bro. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna pick him. He getting these like between him and James Harden on the defensive end, it's too much, bro. It's too much, bro. Both of them niggas on the starting lineup, bro, they like it was a play when James Harden had a nigga who came right towards him. Instead of putting his hands up, all right, bro, at least put your hands up. Just pretend. Nigga just like midsection him. Like, yo, I'm not gonna touch that. I'm gonna let this nigga score. I'm like, fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I get worried about him on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your game ain't coming back offensively, all right, cool. At least try to start it from the defense, like, you know, bring it up from the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? But he probably not used to that, so how can I
Hey,
expect that
hold
from
on one
him?
second. Hold on. Hey, Herm, I got Herm the fanboy killer. You talking about the Lakers are playing ugly basketball. Okay, y'all act like y'all playing so much better. Let's see if this is ugly basket or pretty basketball as you call it. So the Raptors are shooting 30.9% from field goals.
Oh my God.
That's pretty basketball. I'm talking about against the Wizards when y'all lost. Y'all shooting 20.6 from 3-pointers, and don't tell me y'all didn't shoot that much. Y'all shot 7 from 34. Then
Jesus.
y'all had 19 turnovers, and y'all got
Whoa.
beat up in the paint too as well. And y'all were fouling a lot. Okay, what are you talking about? When Washington clearly beat y'all in pretty much every category besides rebounding. So you got to sit up there and you saying that's ugly basketball, man. Your field goal percentage was horrendous,
Shit.
30%. I'm pretty sure the Lakers shot better than y'all.
Nah, it's
Okay,
not.
okay, exactly. You bringing up like one or two games that they haven't they actually played better in some games, man. They actually play better in some games. It hasn't been every. In some games they play good, but the defense they got to get better. We can all agree to that.
Yeah,
The
facts.
defense they got to get better all around. But offensively, they haven't shot no 30%.
Nah, you can't knock that, bro. Even though I agree with him, like also Hearn, when you come, like, look, the Nets, they really don't have an offensive problem, bro. They had so many stops last night. They had so many stops that just that offense didn't generate no points. Sooner or later, shit, the other team gonna end up scoring, and that's what it was, bro. Truthfully, we ain't generating no offense at all, bro. Like Patty Mills, 0 for 6 at the threes. And he was our shit. I ain't gonna lie, he was our second leading scorer anyway. James Harden wasn't doing it, and we had Patty Mills as our second leader scorer. Imagine that, you know. But like I said, Polo said, bad games. You gonna have bad games. I always look for me when I look at if you have a bad game, I always look at your next game to see how you're gonna respond to your loss. So let's just respond to both of these teams' losses when they play tomorrow. I think, yeah. So
You
like I
said
said,
when hold on. He said when Pascal Siakam comes back, it's over for the East. What the fuck are you talking about? He having problems with the front office. Man, Pascal Siakam, man. Look, as much as I love it because I like his game. I like what he does, Swiss Army knife and everything. He hasn't been the same ever since they won their championship. He's not gonna make things any better. If anything, everybody that y'all have right now, y'all obviously doing a good job. You on Scotty Barnes nuts and shit like that. Fred Van Fleet, he put up 26 last night. Y'all have enough to win it. Stop with the bullshit.
they just gotta like Pascal needed one more year with Kawhi for him to be like fully established. I feel like he needed one more year with Kawhi to really just like soak in more and learn as much he could. Cause his
Yeah,
game,
21 points per
yeah.
game, but where were y'all at? Y'all were damn near dead last in the East, Herman.
They didn't make the play in. They gotta at least make the play in, dog. I guess you gotta make the play in, you know what I'm saying? Cause the play
Yeah,
in
we
give you
had
an opportunity.
21. We were doing great. Yeah. For
Not
who?
even in the play in, bro. That's nuts. That's nuts, bro. And there's
Hold
only
on.
15 teams in each conference, so if you can't make the 11th spot, I mean, that tells me a lot. You know what I'm saying? 12, 13, 14, 15.
Let's go see how it goes.
Last shit, 21 last shit, couldn't get the Raptors to play.
So y'all honestly, do y'all hey put a one in the chat if y'all believe in the Raptors.
Yo, this nigga stupid.
Put a two in the chat if you don't.
Just put in zeros.
Yo,
I know
that
there's
nigga
not that many
said,
people in there, but just play,
yo,
just
that
let
nigga
me
said
know,
because of
man.
the home games. Yo, that nigga stupid, bro. Yo,
You
because
only
of the
play
home games.
he only played 20 he only played 56 games uh last year.
Now, Polo, look at his last comment when he was saying this shit is no COVID and home games. So he trying to say Raptors like cause they back at
Man, look,
home.
there ain't no excuse this year.
Yeah,
Raptors play
nigga
great.
stupid.
Okay, I'll give you that. They play great at home. That's an underrated and slept on place to play in Toronto. But hey, Young and Herman, that's no excuse. You still got to get it done on the road.
Facts. And then you gotta remember last year, like at the beginning of the season, you didn't have people in the stands, so it was just quiet basketball gyms. So if they couldn't play in that, come on, bro. Too many excuses, bro. Too many excuses.
Yeah, you listen, Scotty Barnes, he's doing great. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. He's top for rookie of the year, but come on, man, it can't just be him.
Yeah, man, niggas
You
dumb.
say you'll get it done this year. Okay, we'll see. We'll have to see.
I don't know how
Look,
y'all gonna get. I don't know how y'all can get that done.
you said Baylor can beat the Raptors. Oh man,
Nah, niggas, yeah,
that's
niggas
fucked
funny.
up right there.
And they said and Toronto too. Niggas stupid.
Damn. Yeah, look, hey, yeah, that's what they be doing. Wait, what, man? You ain't heard? Hey, look, now you hearing all these Golden State Warrior fans. Now they coming out of the
Oh,
woodwork.
they coming out the woodwork,
Yeah.
bro. They coming out
You
the
ain't hear from them in a
woodwork.
while. Now, Steph Curry. Last year,
It was
they barely say
quiet.
shit.
Now you got niggas saying they championship bound. If Clay come back right, like, oh my god, that's why I said, like, yo, the first couple games will always overreact a lot of situations. Like I said, bro, you just gotta wait till after Christmas, baby.
Hey, hey, y'all hear me right now. Young and wait, what? Hey, and wait, what he do? He be doing his archival check and shit and artifacts and shit. You said it right now. Hey, let's put money. Let's put your money up, Herman, to see if the Raptors will make the player. I got seven. Matter of fact, I put 100 up that the Raptors will not make the playoffs. Yeah, I got quiet then. Shit.
Nah, cause like I want to see if Hearn gonna respond to that.
Come on, Herman. Where you at, man? I
Yeah,
got 100 up, and my Cash App is there, so I get it to you.
all
And
right.
when we know, and when
Let
we
me.
make bets, all across the LDBC, from what I know, everybody pays. They pay up. I haven't seen anybody that don't pay up.
Let me ask you a question. If they get in the play in and then they
Mm-hmm.
get through the play in to get into the playoffs, will that count?
No, I said play off,
All right,
not
just making sure.
play in.
I was just making sure.
Play off.
I was just making
Playoffs. I
sure.
don't want no. I don't want no goddamn play in. I don't want no situation where you get knocked out by Ja and shit like that. You know, with the Golden State Warriors, that type shit. I want your
Mm,
ass in there about to go for the marbles. Cause the play in ain't no damn guarantee and shit.
yeah.
I already got 600 on it from other people. No cash. Look at her. Look at her. They got something else out there.
They got Zelda. Or
Yeah,
they got some other shit.
y'all don't got Venmo. Y'all ain't got PayPal.
Y'all gonna what's the what is it?
Look at him making
Scott.
excuses.
Scott.
You see that
Scott.
shit?
Niggas got Scott.
Look
Niggas
at
got
him. Hey
Scott.
Herman, look
Fuck
at you,
out of
man. You
here.
think you slick, nigga? Yeah,
Nigga got
I ain't got
Scott,
no
nigga.
cash after Canada.
Fuck out of here. I got Scott. Them niggas
Hey,
out
look,
there
I'm gonna be
everywhere,
on the
nigga.
first thing. I'm gonna be on the first thing smoking on that Queen Elizabeth Queen Elizabeth road out there. I've been to Canada. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah, that
talking
nigga
about,
rolling.
Herman.
Look at that nigga rolling. You
Hey,
know.
matter of fact, I was gonna live out there. I like Canada, man. Shit, compared to the U.S., I love Canada. They treat you like a king out in that bitch.
Ooh.
I'm serious, man. Everybody's so nice. Nigga, hey, if they debate Herman and Young out there in Canada, nigga, they'll be nice with the debate.
Mm.
But I
They
don't. But
motherfuck, hey, they motherfucking they public bathrooms is spick and span. They cleaner than my motherfucking grandmother's house where I used to go and shit. That's how clean they fucking bathrooms be.
I just feel like Canadians don't appreciate Steve Nash because the couple of Canadians that I ran across, they said
Uh
they
huh.
ain't like when I say Steve Nash top 5 point guard of all time, they give
Oh
me
my
a
god.
crazy ass look like what? Like you know what
Well,
I'm
yeah, nigga. Of course they are, cause they know damn well. Yeah, we love Steve Nash, but he ain't no top five.
saying?
You just will not stop with that shit. Now, if you would have said top 5 in soccer,
Here
yes.
we go again.
Hey, he was a better soccer player than he was a basketball player. Did
Nah, I
you
don't
know
know
that?
about that, man. Them two
Top
MVPs
10.
tell
Nah,
me
he
something
was.
different. I
Hey,
was saying,
young, am I lying?
hey, look at that, look at that.
Top 10?
Wow.
Like, I don't know about
Look,
top
look,
5. But
look.
top
Yeah,
10.
Yo,
look.
that's
And he from
crazy.
You talking to a
Yeah, you know
Canadian?
what I'm saying?
Young. I mean, wait, what? Hey, he loved Nash, but he know damn well Nash ain't in top 5. But hey, he made the
Nah,
75 list, nigga. So what you complaining about?
Congrats to that, bro.
yo, nigga is wilding, bro. He top 5 point guard, bro. I'm not saying
Top 10, but
not players of all time, of course not. But when it comes to the position of point guard, he's top 5. And I don't know what's wrong with the Canadians, bro. You sort of love, and Josh said,
Ain't no
love
wrong
Dave
with them.
Butler.
There's something wrong with
You know
your
what I'm
ass.
saying? Y'all niggas don't know how to support. Hey.
Nigga, they support him, but they know facts is facts. So if you talking about top 5, you putting him over Jason Kidd?
Honestly, like Jason
Are
Kidd
you
is in
putting
my
him over
top 5.
Jason Kidd?
Now Jason Kidd is in my top 5,
Are
so
you
I can't
putting him
really.
over? Are you
You know what I'm
are you
saying?
putting him over Gary Payton?
Yes, sir.
oh,
Yes, sir. Point guard position. Not as an overall player, because I know the difference between an overall
So you
player.
putting him over? You putting him over Oscar Robinson?
Oh yeah, bro. Because
Oh,
Oscar
Oh
Robinson.
my
Let me
God!
tell
You
you,
oh,
putting him?
Oscar Robinson was doing everybody
oh
else's
no.
jobs. He wasn't really focused on the point guard position.
No.
Steve
Hey,
Nash always focused.
wait. Okay,
Oh.
hey, y'all hear this? Okay, are you putting him over Steph Curry?
Bro, Steph Curry not a
I just
point
give
guard.
you,
He's a
I give you
hybrid.
some new niggas. I give you some new niggas right now. Are you putting him over Steph Curry? Are you putting him over Tony Parker?
Um,
No,
mm,
you better not. Does Steve Nash have a Finals MVP? Because I can name
he
two
don't. He
point
don't.
guards that do.
He don't.
Don't
He
you dare
don't.
put Nash
He
with
don't.
Parker.
Okay,
So
Tony Parker got 4. Hey, does he got 4 or 5 rings?
No,
Yeah.
I'm
he
just
got
saying.
four.
I'm just saying. Don't you put Nash over Tony because Tony whooped his ass in the playoffs. Don't do
Exactly.
that.
Hey,
Every time
no,
the playoffs,
hey, Young, numerous of times. Wasn't it like 3
times.
years?
Tony used to beat Nash in
Well,
the playoffs.
when he was in Dallas, he beat the Spurs. So
Oh.
I'm just saying that. Stop. Yo,
But
listen,
does he have a
Tony got a
Finals
nice ass
MVP?
record. Tony got a
Okay,
nice ass
it,
record.
listen. You talking about two? You talking about 2 point guard? Tony Parker got a Finals MVP. He's a point guard. Dennis Johnson got a Finals MVP. He was a point
Ah,
guard.
come on, bro. I see how you keep bringing Dennis Johnson, bro. You did shit like
Yeah,
last time,
Dennis
bro. You gotta
Johnson.
stop.
You gotta understand, man. And he got a ring, and he led that team to the championship with the Sonics, man. He led that team. That's something that. But see, with Nash, he had a chance to lead the Phoenix Suns to the finals and win, and he didn't do it.
And he ran
And he had a
across
better
the
team.
Spurs. He ran across the Spurs team that
Nigga,
was
y'all had
dominant.
Young, fucking Amari Stoudemire, Barbosa. I think Boris Diaw wasn't he on there at that time?
Yeah. Well, what
Y'all
year? What you
had
talking about?
nigga, y'all had a
We had the
flourishing
Matrix.
offense that used to make motherfuckers tired in 7 seconds or less.
Joe
Don't give me
Johnson,
that shit. And Nash was I think he was top
Quentin
2
Richardson.
in 3-point shooting and as well as leading the league at free throws, if I'm not mistaken, at that time.
Yeah, like I said, Joe Johnson, Quentin
Can I
Richardson. Yeah.
Joe Johnson. There you go. You got
can I
Joe
ask you a
Johnson
question
out
though?
that motherfucker.
Can I ask you a question? How you said
The
Stoudemire,
Matrix. Y'all had the Matrix.
the way you said Stoudemire, you made it seem like he's in the same tier level
Nigga,
as a Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan,
He
like, bro,
was at the
nigga,
time.
Amari
oh
Stoudemire,
no,
nigga was.
He was.
Nigga, you from Florida.
I'm from Florida. You should know better, bro.
Both of y'all from Florida, man. Nigga, Amari Stoudemire was that guy. Don't act like that, nigga.
No,
I
no,
think
no.
he
I'm
was,
not.
nigga.
Listen,
When
I'm
you
not
talk
saying
about
he
Tracy
wasn't that
McGrady,
guy.
when you talk about Vince Carter, when you talk about Amari Stoudemire, nigga, he came down here in Texas and damn near broke the fucking rim, nigga. Don't tell me that shit.
You should know better. He from Lakewood.
Yo, listen,
That
listen,
nigga was
listen,
killing in AAU, nigga.
listen.
At Nationals,
I'm not
that
knocking
nigga
that,
damn
bro.
near fucking broke the backboard, nigga. The glass, nigga.
Yo, like I said, Tim Duncan is a different like IQ over physicality and
I
skill set
understand.
Yeah.
I
with the
understand
whole
what you're saying,
situation. That's why Tim
but
Duncan, like it was so many times Tim Duncan schooled Stoudemire in so many of
but
them
they
games.
still
You know what I'm
listen.
saying?
People question that dynasty
I'm
anyways.
not
Guess
saying,
what?
but
Wait, what? And Young because they didn't win consistently,
yeah.
so they still had a chance to be beat. They didn't do it. They didn't go back to back. The Spurs
Yeah.
never went back to back, so they still had a chance to beat them.
Yeah, but
Everybody, other teams in the West were able to get it done. How come the Suns weren't?
I
No,
mean,
like they went back to back. The
Who?
Spurs.
No,
They
they
went back to
didn't.
back. They went back to back Western Conference Finals champions.
No championship. I'm talking about Larry O'Brien, nigga. I ain't talking about Western Conference. Come on, man.
2013 when
You
they
trying to
lost,
get
and
a
then
win in?
2014
You trying
they
to get
won.
some sort of check in there? No, that's not. You
Nah,
know
I just
that
said,
I said
they
I
had a
just
chance to
said,
2013,
beat.
but
You
like,
know they had a chance to beat them.
yeah,
yeah,
but like,
but you
but
seen 2013 what happened.
yeah.
Ray Allen was the problem, and then next year, what they did, they came back and they set the record for the most wins like by margins. So they beat this. Not they didn't just beat the Heat, they beat the shit out the Heat. You know what I'm saying? They beat the shit out them boys.
Mm.
Not even by like 10 or 9. They the margins of like
Yeah,
separation between
the
each other.
Spurs are the one team that were able to
Yeah,
sweep
but
two teams, and because they swept the Cavs and they
mm,
swept the Miami Heat, and both of them teams have LeBron James on them.
yeah,
Bro,
Oh,
I
but wait,
said,
I ain't gonna go there. I don't want nobody getting all sensitive and
no,
shit.
no.
But
I'm talking about the Stormart thing, dude.
you know what I'm saying, young. But see,
Yeah, I'm
when you
talking about
mm.
bring
the
that
I'm
up,
talking about
oh no, I can't
no,
believe you
no, no,
said
no.
that. But it's on
I'm
his
talking like no,
resume.
no. I'm talking about the Stormart thing. I said he was. I'm not saying like he's better than somebody. That's no question. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he was up there with Duncan at that time. At that time, he was up there with those guys. With those guys, a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people didn't even know. A lot of people didn't know that he was up there around like '08, around like
Yeah,
'08.
he was coming in dunking on KG,
Oh, he was up there with those guys. '08, like a 508. Like he was there.
power forward center,
If you
and
talking,
that's what I think me and you had got in not got into it young, but remember we were arguing. It was me, you, and Maz on the stream, and I kept saying that they used to put Amari Stoudemire at center
yeah, I see. Yeah, and I agree. Yeah.
sometimes, and you like I think you was like no he didn't, but I didn't say all the time, but every now and then they would because Amari Stoudemire was 6'10", 6'11", but he could
I
run
think
the
no,
floor.
I think you said that the Mavs. I said I agree with you. I said yeah, they did put him
Oh,
at
okay,
center.
okay.
You was arguing
Yeah,
with Mavs,
okay.
but I said
Cause I know you watched him
yeah,
and you know you from that area and stuff like that. He came out here and he came to I think it was Austin. They were doing their little trips and shit like that, and I got a chance to see that boy, man.
Listen, the reason why like that 7 seconds offense can't be replicated
Hmm.
because like, and I know last year they were trying to really do it last year with the Brooklyn Nets and everything like that. You
Hmm.
can't do that because there's like like you see how they like you said at times they had a 6'11", 6'10" at center. A la they try to do that with KD at times when they trying to run these games. Bro, the fact that they got this nigga doing a jump ball instead of Blake Griffin, why the fuck is Blake Griffin on the court then, bro? If he don't got the hots for it no more. You can't even do the jump ball no more, bro. Like this nigga KD is doing the jump ball ever since he been playing. So it's like the thing that Steve Nash probably don't realize yet is like, and I hope he really catch on soon, is that when he played, he didn't have a player like a KD. Like you can like when Mike D'Antoni made that offense and kind of like speed it up for James Harden in Houston. James Harden had what? A Capella who was able just to roll the rim and get what he's supposed to do, and James Harden really controlled everything. when you James Harden now, you can't really control
Nah.
everything as so much as the offense as that offense they try to run last year. The reason why it worked last year so much with Kyrie because Kyrie was the 2 guard. That's somebody he can just easily just the same thing he had with CP3. He had a guard play next to him. He could just give it off to him, and he still can run the other threes as in like the front court as he want, as in the James Harden or a la Kyrie. And a lot of them games wasn't with KD at all. You've seen
Okay.
James Harden when he had Russ, and you've seen James Harden when he had CP3. He'll still give you what he want, and he can be able to control and manipulate the front court like how he want. Because everybody in the front court is not better than him. Now he got a
Ho-
situation
ho-
where somebody in the front court is better than him. And he
Hold
gotta
on.
learn how to like he gotta learn how to like this is why Steph Curry and KD was so dangerous as a duo. Really, really, and even Kyrie at times too, because like the movement of shot creating. James
You really
Harden,
need to be saying KD and Klay Thompson. But
nah,
anyway,
not really, cause
when you
not
talk
really,
about the
cause
playoff, hold
no,
on.
no, no, like I get what you're saying, but
Amari Stoudemire through
go
all
ahead.
that time. Hold on, I'm gonna let you talk. Through all that time, because you really like underappreciating the skill level of Amari Stoudemire. In '04, he averaged. I'm talking about the games where he played a lot of stretch. In '04, in '03, he averaged 20.6 and 9 rebounds. I mean, in '03, he averaged 20.6 and 9 rebounds. He only played 55 games in that one. In in '04, he averaged 26 and 9. Then he didn't really play in 2005. Then he came back, played all 82 games. He averaged 20 and 10 pretty much. Then in '07, he averaged 25.2 and 9. Then in '08, he averaged 21.4 and 8. And then in his last year in Phoenix, he averaged 23 and 9 and played all 82 games. How are you
So,
gonna sit up here and say that Nash didn't have enough to win when he was putting up significant numbers? And by the way, he was shooting over 50%. He shot 57.5, 59, 53, 55, 50. Come on, man. That's
can
that.
I can I
That's
ask
a
you this question
you
though?
underappreciating that, man. Go ahead.
Can you name his stats in the playoffs, please?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's
Thank you,
do that.
thank
Let's
you,
go ahead
sir.
and go there. You want to
Thank
go
you,
there?
sir. Thank you.
Oh, Amari.
Doesn't make it doesn't because
Yes.
he did a great job in the playoffs too. He
Hey,
was well on his way. He was well on his way to become a Hall of Famer.
Oh, he was. Oh, yeah, he was doing his
Well
thing.
on his way.
You look at. I remember '05. He almost.
Hold on
He
1 minute.
almost. Mm.
Hold on 1 second. Let's pull up the playoffs. And if you get it before me, that's fine. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
nah.
I was gonna say it was.
Come on.
Wait, you say he was on his way. So you feel like what happened in New York kind of derailed him from going to the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he started getting all those injuries. Wait, you remember that?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
let's not
yeah.
act like he. That's why I didn't mention some of the
Yeah,
some of those seasons because he didn't really play
yeah.
uh that much or whatnot. But okay, for the playoffs, his overall playoff totals was at 21.7. His first season, he was at 15.9. Okay, second season, young, and wait, what? 27.6. 27.6. Okay,
No way.
third season in '06 and '07. 29.6. Guess what he was shooting from the field?
53.
Well, he didn't really shoot that much, but he was at 59.1.
I really wanted to say 59.
Okay,
That's good.
59.1. Then the very next year didn't do that good. He had 18.9. And then that last year in Phoenix, he put up 21.1 and shot
Mm.
damn near 59%. He shot 58.9%. What do you mean that guy wasn't doing nothing in the playoffs?
I didn't say he didn't do nothing in the playoffs, but
Yeah,
it
but you
wasn't
said
enough.
read the stats,
It
motherfucker,
wasn't.
man. He was just as consistent. He was just
Listen.
as consistent in the playoff. Nigga, that nigga was putting up 30.
Like you said, like so the numbers
Had
you read.
some games, Young. Remember that? He was putting up 40. That nigga was putting up 40 and
Mhm.
15 rebounds and shit like that. He was a monster.
Wow, he was nice. I don't know if he was a monster. Like wow, I
What?
think he was a. Yo, listen,
Oh,
come on, bro, come on. I think you
Hey, look,
loosely
man. I had to
you
bring back
using that
Dave
word
Chappelle on
loosely,
your
bro.
ass. What?
come on. No,
You
no,
you
look.
using that word loosely,
So he
monster.
wasn't.
Like
So he wasn't a monster in Phoenix.
no, he was nice in Phoenix. Like
No,
bro,
no.
he was nice in
No, we didn't
Phoenix,
say
bro.
nice. We said monster.
That I'm saying he's not a monster in Phoenix. 'Cause if he was a monster, like
Oh my God. No, he
for
wasn't no
me,
monster, nigga.
for me, a monster is like let
Giannis.
me yeah, you can say that. Even
Yeah, and he's a
that's a different
superstar too,
level.
by the way, and he's
That's a
75
different start.
all time
That's a
and a
different
champion as
situation.
well. But I just go ahead and put that in
Um
there.
Hakeem, his 2 years when he won that championship, that was a monster. Like a monster is like somebody who also lead the team. Like you know what I'm saying?
What?
As in
No, we
like
talking about presence, dominating presence, nigga.
that's what
That
I'm
like
saying.
nigga,
Like
nigga is very aggressive going to the rack. Nigga, he don't give a fuck if KG's down there. He don't give a fuck if Tim Duncan's down there. He don't give a fuck if Shaquille
He
O'Neal's
was
down
their
there.
lead.
He don't give a
He was
fuck
their lead
who is
scorer.
in that bitch. Rasheed Wallace, who he played against numerous occasions, used to kill Rasheed Wallace too. I love Rasheed, but when he played him when he was young, used to give him the business.
wait, I don't
Yes,
I'm,
as
I'm,
Rasheed
I'm,
Wallace had got
No,
older,
he
yes,
said.
he
No, he
did.
said.
He gave him all the business.
But like you
Amari
said,
Rasheed
Stoudemire was the
Wallace.
play. Young. Am I lying? Go back and
yeah,
look at the
yeah, like he
film.
said. But the Amari thing, Amari was the Phoenix lead scorer. So
Yeah,
I
he
was.
was. He was. Definitely was. Like I said, Amari is nice. He is nice. But he wasn't like all right. So for example, when James Harden had CP3, did you feel like he should have won a championship?
In my mind,
Yeah,
no.
they could have because James Harden was put in position numerous times. I give you a prime example. They had a chance to win it against the Spurs. Guess what? James Harden, man, ended up taking that shot, and guess who he got blocked by?
Mono.
Old ass Manu Ginobili got
He was
blocked.
gassed out
Okay,
though.
huh?
Polo. He was gassed out. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like that nigga was gassed
Man,
out.
you
He was
make
trying.
any excuses for this
Nah,
motherfucker? This
yeah.
nigga. Oh my
Excuse me, you
goodness,
gonna make
man!
this man.
You make any excuses for James
Yo,
Harden,
I'm
man.
not
You
You
really
ain't
making no
no
like James Harden.
excuses,
excuse.
bro.
Come on.
Yo, I think he was gassed out, bro. Like, yo, he ran on E the whole time towards that. Like, I'm
I
not saying that
mean, look, if
I blame D'Antoni for that. I don't blame him. You
what
know what I'm saying?
nigga, it's because James Harden won.
But the difference is James Harden. He's not that how I put it,
Listen,
a team player unless she knows you be cool with you. That's why you see him and Chris Paul that didn't work out. You see him and Dwight Howard that didn't work out. You see you see things that him and Russell they was cool, but they still had like this
Yeah,
little
Russ ain't come up though. I think Russ, like anybody, the Russ thing. I think Russ ain't show up. Like,
yeah.
cause in that Lakers series, like them niggas really was leaving that nigga wide open. And all he had to do was just knock down his shots.
man,
That's
he would
all.
just come at nah. Okay, so since you want to sit here and use oh yeah, well you got to give him time to heal and all that other bullshit. Russ, man, was battling not only injuries but also he had to come back from the COVID and then being thrown in the in the whole bubble situation and stuff like that too. Didn't even have no chance to practice and all that much.
Listen,
Both of
that's
them went
why.
through the same. Both of them went through the same goddamn thing. They got COVID. I mean, the boogeyman. My bad. You got me up in here hype, man, saying the damn
My
word
bad.
and shit.
My bad.
Nigga, they both remember. They both got it at the same time.
Yeah, they
Remember?
did. But James Harden still performed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, like,
Nigga
listen,
performed in what?
listen. Like, this is why I don't use the word superstar so loosely, bro. Because, like, for example, you had people calling James Harden a superstar. Like, I get that he coming off an injury as well, and you see he's trying to slowly get back to himself. The other man next to him, when he came off of Achilles, he still giving you more than 25 points, better than 50% shooting. That's a superstar. But niggas
Okay.
keep putting James Harden.
Giannis coming back and continue to play off of a hyperextended knee is not a superstar.
No, that's superstar level. That's superstar
Nigga,
level.
that's a bona fide superstar.
Yeah, no, that's superstar level. Like
Okay.
that's nasty, nigga.
Right.
That's
But
you feel me?
Nash ain't got no ring, but you call him a superstar.
Oh, listen.
Hey, they both in the 75, right?
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard me say
Hey,
Steve
Nash
Nash
got
is a
2
superstar?
MVPs, don't Giannis?
Wait, hold on. But
Look at this
have I
young.
ever
Hey, he always feed me this easy work, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
have I ever called Steve Nash a superstar player? I never
Nigga,
did.
you call him top 5.
Yeah, he top 5.
But like,
Okay,
You can be in top 5 and not be a superstar.
no, you can't.
Come on,
No,
bro.
you can't.
Bro, you can, bro.
No,
You're a
you can't.
franchise player, though.
Name some
You're a
guys in
franchise
that
player,
top
though.
75 that wasn't no superstar.
Dame Lillard.
Nigga, Dame Lillard is a superstar. I don't think he should
Nah,
be
see,
on
that's
the.
what I'm
I don't
talking
think he
about.
should be on
No.
the 75, but he's a superstar.
Nah, he's not a superstar, bro. He's not a superstar.
I had a cut, but the Steve Nash thing, I always say, you said though, you put him over guys like, Peyton them. But I'm saying to myself is, have you seen Nash led a team by himself?
Who do they
Yeah, he
build a
did.
team around?
Yeah. He led a team to the Western Conference Finals. Yes, he did.
With Amari Stoudemire and Matrix?
Bro. They was his sidekicks. They wasn't
He
leading.
no.
It was always Martian Man leading
No,
this shit,
I
dog.
think he was a sidekick. I think he was.
Hey, come on, bro.
That's
He
true.
won MVP that same
If
year.
he wasn't the side,
You can't call an MVP a sidekick, bro.
Sidekick, he would have averaged more than them. If they
No.
was
See, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes that's why. Look. There's certain heroes that could be a leader. Like, all right, for example, Batman. He can come off as
Oh
a
my
scorer and
god!
sometimes
Come
like that.
on, man.
But
Nigga, can we talk
there's
real life, nigga?
yeah.
Let's get that straight. Batman ain't no damn sidekick.
Nigga bringing up X-Men and shit.
Batman ain't no damn sidekick. Batman don't like a partner. He doesn't.
And you know what's so
Man,
crazy,
you can't be
Polo?
bringing this nigga bringing up the Avengers and shit. Nigga.
Polo, you hit it right on the head for me. Polo, you so crazy, Polo. Could you hit it right on the head for me? Professor
Nigga,
X.
next thing you know, nigga, we gonna be talking
physical.
about Transformers and G.I. Joe and shit. Nigga.
See, like Polo brought up a perfect example.
Nigga, they about,
Professor X.
what you gonna bring up
Go
next?
ahead.
Buzz Lightyear and shit, nigga. You know they coming out with that new movie.
Yo, you seen that shit? You seen the trailer for that? Bro,
that nigga Wade was gonna be like to infinity and beyond.
Yo, that shit look crazy, kid. That shit look clean. I ain't gonna lie. That shit look clean as fuck.
See, look at that, nigga. You might as well
that shit
be
wild, bro.
See, I see what you be doing. You be doing that 2K shit. Wait, what?
Nah. Buzz Lightyear is my childhood, bro. I used to watch the TV shows on Disney Channel, bro. Like that's my life. That's
nigga,
my childhood.
We not talking about Batman and Robin, nigga. We talking about real ass life, nigga.
Yo, but listen,
hold on. All right, let's get back. All
right, right quick. When Polo used because Polo is such a psychic, I like that. When he used X-Man have a leader, Professor X. He wasn't physically out there all the time. You would be saying like Wolverine was doing all the work. A la Amari Stoudemire, a la Professor X Steve Nash, controlling the offense, making sure niggas getting their position, and making sure that he's leading the team in the best way possible to get victories. That's why he was not one, but 2-time back-to-back, not like years separate, not 3 years separate. Nigga was back-to-back MVPs, bro. Mm-hmm. It's impossible for him to be a sidekick, bro.
But we all know what happened with both of them MVPs.
Yes, he won it. It's in his house.
I don't know about that.
We all know.
You know, we
Okay,
all
the
know
first
why, but
one,
yeah,
the
we all
first
know why
one is
Bronny went
understandable.
to
That
that.
second one should have
But
went to Kobe.
but
Some
I
people feel
think
like both of them should have went to Kobe.
Bro, look, man. If y'all saying that, then KD should be having like 3 MVPs right now. If y'all gonna
I
say
didn't
it like
say
that.
that. That's Polo thing. I just said he should have won that one MVP. No, but I ain't
But
gonna
no,
go.
I agree with the first one, but some people really feel like really hardcore Lakers fans would say Kobe won both of them damn
Come on,
MVP.
look what you just said. Really hardcore Laker fans, not even like
Yeah,
NBA fans.
but a lot of people felt like there's a lot of Kobe fans that felt like he should have won both MVPs too. But we knew what
Yo,
was
but
going on during that time. Wait, what
yeah,
you
that's
grew
true.
up during that time, nigga?
That's true.
Man, they wouldn't even, nigga. They'll put his shit in magazines. Not they wouldn't show it on commercials. I'm talking about his advertisement. They wouldn't even show his shit on TV anymore.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like LeBron had the best commercials, like when it comes to NBA, like for basketball players, bro. Like when he used to do that little skits when he was like 7 different LeBron, and he had like the little one, a older one, like because it's one when he's in the pool and he's training, like running in the pool, and one of the old LeBron said, "That's not how you gonna beat Detroit." Like I ain't gonna lie, like that type of shit, like yo, like I said, like man, you can say what you want to say about LeBron, but man, that nigga, interesting, dog.
Mm.
Like he kind of kept the
Oh
NBA
shit,
up.
yeah. He said, "Oh
Like
shit,
after
yeah."
because a lot of people trying like, yo, after Kobe, what's next? Like he kind of like I said, like he took that mantle and kind of took it to another level, as in like yo, these superstars really like a player team aspect. Like, you know what I'm saying? That to the point where you got niggas in the NFL at times hating on them niggas. Like, yo, how them niggas get guaranteed contracts? Yeah, y'all niggas could have hold out. Y'all choose not to though. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like some things like, but you gotta appreciate him, for his presence. Even though he's not showing up on the court now because of the injuries and shit like that. Now you just gotta, you know, salute to that. But the whole, if he top 5, nigga, KD top 10, nigga. Fuck that,
And what?
nigga. All times, nigga. If LeBron top
You
5 and
called
they got him
yourself.
at
You
1 or
you
2,
made that stuff your own. You said Steve Nash was top five. So technically, you mean it? You trying to say that?
no, 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 no. I said Steve Nash top 5 and point guards. When I'm only speaking about like lineups for point guards, just only point guard position, I was talking about Steve Nash and that. Like and top 5 of all time. I'd be on dope if I be saying that. I'm not a dope head, so I'm not gonna say shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I talk about the position itself, just only the position. That's why I said Oscar Robertson can't really be, top 5 when he was doing every other nigga job. That's why he was missing triple double, rebounds, assists, points. Like he was doing
Okay, so
every other
why
nigga job.
that's why he is top 5, man.
Nah,
And,
point
and
guard, like he got to be there. Oscar got to be there. All top five, he got to be there.
some people feel like young in my line. Some people feel like Oscar Robinson was better than Magic and so-
Huh?
and Isaiah and stuff. That's how a lot. If you talk to a lot of old school guys,
Mm-hmm.
they'll say stuff like that because of the responsibility they had. That's why I always got Isaiah over Magic because Isaiah had so much responsibility coming in. Magic was blessed to have Kareem when he came in, and that's no knock on him. We knew how great Magic was, but man, Isaiah, man, he did it from the ground up. It took him 7 years to win it, and then when he did, man, he stopped people from winning.
But Polo, as a player, you could say that, but when you at the point guard
The nigga
position,
stopped Jordan from winning.
when you at the point guard position, you supposed to feed Kareem. That make you that's great. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
but who did Isaiah have? Did Isaiah have goddamn Bill Lambier? What the nigga? Who you gonna take, Bill Lambier or Kareem?
Come on, man. You already know, man. I
Exactly.
love my defense. Let me get Bill. I love my defense. Let me
You know
stop.
what I'm saying? Who you gonna take, Bill Lambier or Marty Stoudemire?
Oh, I'm gonna get Bill.
No, you ain't. They don't nigga don't even tell that lie.
Yo, I need defense right now because this is what the league needs right now. Defense.
Maurice Stoudemire played defense.
Mm,
He was a very
Oh,
underrated defense.
mm,
Amore Stoudemire played defense. He was good. He wasn't great interior, but he played defense interior.
like
Wow.
he played well. Bill gave me great.
Man,
Mm,
I mean, he was solid, but
mm.
people can't forget about the dirty shit he used to do though.
It wasn't dirty because it was still in the rule books, bro. He know how to adjust, bro. Come on, man.
Nigga, taking people's feet out is not in the rules books.
No, I'm saying
Nigga,
like,
elbowing people in the throat is not in the rule books.
bro, it was a misunderstanding at certain times, bro.
Throw-
Yes. Like, come
throwing
on, bro.
people
Like
throwing people to
sometimes
the
niggas try to turn
throwing
around.
people to the floor. Oh, you seen it? Wait, what? Young, remember he would be boxing out and he'll grab niggas by their jersey and just when they off balance and throw 'em to
Stay on your toes. 10 toes down. That's what you're supposed to be doing,
the
right?
That's not in the rule book.
And shout out to Bill, man. He got 2 rings. Shout out to Bill, man.
Nigga,
I mean, for Bill and Bear,
clotheslining is not in the rule book.
Oh shit. You wrestling out here?
to me, I feel like what's the problem? To me, the problem for Bill is that everybody know they remember him being extremely physical, physical on defense, but they don't remember him as being a great shooter and rebounder. But
Right.
but, but some people do, They know him as a great shooter rebounder, but that fades away once they saw him being dirty, him doing dirty moves or dirty tactics to players.
Yeah, cause I mean, when when I say he could shoot, I don't think he get a lot of credit for his shooting. But when you think of Bill Lambert, honestly, young, and when you think of Bill Lambert, wait, what? You don't think of no scorer. You
Hmm.
don't think of no scorer. That doesn't come to mind. But when you think of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you think of a scorer. When you think of Amari Stoudemire, you think of a scorer.
Right.
I mean,
Um, I wouldn't say squad more like when I look at Amari because he's from Florida, so no, my cousin them they played against him, and
mhm,
he was more than goddamn he was big though. I ain't gonna lie, he was big in high school. His size
right.
though, yeah, um, he was more than just a scorer to me. Because people look at him all as a guy that just like guys that like to get in the post and just dump. People don't know that he was a good blocker. He was a very good.
Hmm.
He was a very good blocker.
Hmm.
Um, from his size, and I think that's what people slept on about him is how people just know him or just guy that just love going that post and just love the dunks. But people don't know like around high school when he was in Cypress Creek, he loved Creek. He loves to play. He's very good defender. Loves to play defense. People don't even talk about that. Um,
Right.
mm,
Because it gets so outshined. See, that's the thing. It gets so outshined by his offense and things of that nature. But like it for anybody to sit up there that really didn't watch during that time, about oh 06, oh 07, oh 08, and oh 09 during that time, and to say that Amari Stoudemire was not a beast or not a monster, man, you weren't watching basketball. You weren't watching basketball because that guy, man, he was an absolute monster, man. But injuries started happening,
people
and
don't.
much,
Yeah, people don't know
huh?
people don't know he was a runner up MVP in the MVP list when Derrick Rose came
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
He was the
Exactly.
runner up. He was on
That's
with those
facts.
guys. He was up there with those guys.
That's facts. You said a high school totally different than NBA. Rarely use athleticism to rebound and block shots.
He said
Uh,
it's not totally different. It's just that people just didn't realize that, didn't see that.
mm-hmm.
Because it's high school, he was a really good defender. And also in the NBA. A lot of people don't know he NBA, he always blocked the ball. He always loved to block.
Right.
And
Yeah.
people didn't really see that.
He said. He said. Dion said. He wasn't runner up. Dwight Howard
I
was
said
in
he wasn't. That's not
2011.
what I said, dog. I said
Yeah,
he
we're
was.
not talking about 11 because in 2011 he was with the Knicks, man.
Yeah, I'm saying when there was running P, he was up there with those guys.
Hmm.
He was in there. He was all there with them. I just said he was up there with those guys with Rose, Kobe, White. He was there with them.
Yeah, because he was an all star too.
Hmm.
People forget that this guy was an all star. He would have easily, like, I know some people they like to sit up there and throw him under the bus like he didn't play and all that stuff, but he would have easily been a Hall of Famer if had he stayed healthy. And then if he would have got a ring, oh definitely so.
Hmm. No, cause no, I said it, like I said, no. Once remember the Robert Horry thing.
Hmm.
I said if Robert Horry didn't hurt Steve Nash, I feel like the Suns would have beat the Spurs and would have made to
Yeah,
further. Mm.
that's a good point. Yeah, they man and that was one of the best series, man, I ever witnessed. And that wasn't even no champion. I mean, it was for the West to go to the championship, but it was one of the highest rated to my knowledge, man. But yeah, Amari Stoudemire, man, people forget, man, that guy was something ridiculous, man. That's why, like, I don't disrespect Amari Stoudemire, man, because he did a lot, man. That I know one guy, young. He feels like Amari Stoudemire, despite his shortcomings, he should still be in the Hall of Fame
Who?
because he because of what he did. What's it called? He made it further than T Mac did.
Yeah.
He, but even though some people feel like he had a better prime, T Mac had a better prime or whatever. But Amari Stoudemire, man, was always they were always in the hunt, always going deep in the playoffs.
Hmm.
You know? Yeah, man. Young, thank you for pulling up, bruh. All y'all and wait, what, man? Dion Herman, the fanboy killer, man. Even though, man, you didn't want to take that bet with me, man. That's all good. I ain't tripping. Big Who, um, JMJ, the Shy, Kareem. I see y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. You got anything before I go and shut this down, no, young?
Um. It was a good talk. Good. Have a good. Have a good Thursday.
Man, that's what's up, man. Y'all be safe, man. Like this video, share it, subscribe, man. Till then, man, it's Polo Sports talking ENT, man. I get at y'all later.